Hello, pardon my messy hair. I thought I'd brush it in the video. So this is gonna be me chatting about anything I've learned, tips or whatever from being on YouTube for a year. And hopefully I thought I would do a get ready with me while I chat, so it's not just a boring long video of me just talking forever. But I'm sorry if there's a lot of pauses because I am not the best at multitasking, so sometimes it's just my brain can't do two things at once, so that's why I pause a lot. I kind of let my hair air dry with the knots, so this side got a little crazy looking, but I think it's fine now. Okay, I'm gonna part my hair. So, also, are these not the cutest pajamas? My mom got me the cutest pajamas. From TJ Maxx. I think the brand is called Ray Dunn. And it says on the pocket, Bliss. But it's super soft, breathable material, which we love that. Okay. So yeah, and I just want to caveat this with saying that there's certainly no magical formula or anything like that. I don't have like any major epiphany as to how to like succeed on YouTube or anything like that. It's just literally gonna be me talking about my own, at least what I've experienced. So yeah, a lot of personal experience, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. And I feel like everything is very case by case basis, and also depends heavily on what kind of content you make. So like one person's advice might not apply to you if you're not the same type of channel and same type of vibe or whatever, you know. But so I just jotted down like bullet points if my phone will work. Okay. So yeah, the main thing, and I'm sure the things that I say won't be anything that you haven't probably already heard, like consistency and like doing something you love and that you yourself would want to watch. Yeah. But okay, let me start back from the beginning. So today is actually a year, like this day last year is when I first uploaded an ASMR video. I say it was an ASMR video, like singular, but it was actually, I believe it was 5 videos in one day that I uploaded, which I do not suggest that like to be a regular thing you do, because later I learned that if you upload too many videos at once, YouTube will kind of think that you're a bot if you're putting out too much content at once, and it won't put out your content and won't let you get the views you need. So if you're like really like I was able to, at the time when I was doing that, I was in between jobs, so I was able to do schedule out to do like a video a day. When I learned that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do 1 video a day, and not, because I was doing like going crazy doing a lot of videos, and I was also doing like my videos probably weren't as long in the beginning, so that's probably also why I was able to do so many ones. But yeah, it was just a fun thing I was doing to fill my time while I was waiting to hear back from a job about a federal background check that needed to be processed and was taking forever, to make a long story short. And so in the meantime, I was just randomly got the idea in my head to just make an ASMR video because I love ASMR, and I was just like, you know, there should be more of this type of ASMR. I would love if there's, like, one of my favorites is just casual drawing videos. So that was my first video. I was drawing a little gingerbread man. If you want, you can check that out. And then I also was like, oh, this was so fun, let me do, and I think I did like 4 more in the same day. I did like drawing a bunny, and then like a makeup role play was like the last one I did that day. I was like, oh, let me try this out, I love makeup role plays. And then I think I have to look back actually. I think I did like a measuring one, or drawing you, because that's also in my top favorite ASMR triggers, so I did like a quick drawing you. But anyways, I think I brushed my hair enough by now. Okay, let's move on to makeup. So anyways, I didn't get like a ton of views right at first. I remember the point in time in which I had 3 subscribers, and it doesn't tell you like who your subscribers are unless they have like a setting where they allow their subscribers to be seen, allow who they're subscribed to be seen. So I don't know who it was. I'm like so curious as to who my first subscribers were, but I remember there was 3 subscribers, and I was so confused. I was like, somebody subscribe, 3 people subscribe. I was like, is there like a glitch in the system, and did I somehow subscribe to myself 3 times, or I don't know. I was like, there's no way other human beings saw my videos and actually subscribed. So that was like a really cool first moment. But it took a while. I think when I got more steady with it, when I would schedule out 1 video a day, is when the growth really started kicking in. And so I would suggest, if you do have a day where like you're just super productive and you're really into what you like, the videos you make, and you're able to do multiple in a day, definitely don't post them all at once. There's like a setting where you can schedule them, so you can schedule them out day by day, and it's also very helpful for when you do get really busy, then you'll still have the videos being uploaded, and yeah, it's convenient. So yeah, I'm gonna do some primer. Bare Minerals, got my makeup bag. Okay. I thought I had it in here. Here it is. So, yeah. Just maintaining consistency. I will say too that like obviously that's more of a rare thing to like have the time to upload a video every single day, and I know especially depending on your content, like I do lo-fi ASMR, so it's not as much like editing and making sure it looks very polished, because the whole vibe is to be lo-fi quality. But I understand like if you're whatever content you do, if it needs to be more polished and stuff, then that's gonna be more time consuming. And so if you're uploading 3 times a week, or once a week, or once every 2, whatever, that's still great. Like I feel like I've heard people say it's actually worse for your channel to upload every single day, but I feel like that's a case-by-case basis. So I will say like you can maybe even have more success if you upload less times, depending on what your content is. I don't know for sure, but I know for me, like I've noticed a significant difference when I even skip 1 day. It like I can see my analytics start plummeting. So for me, what's worked has been uploading every day. And there was a period of time where I was like interweaving like shorts, so I would do like 5 or 6 long form a week, and then like 2 or 3 shorts, and I think that was working for me. But some people were saying that that's not the best thing to do, because you'll either do really well in one or the other, and if you start doing well in shorts, but you want your main thing to be long form, then they can overpower and you can get then the majority of your views go to shorts and you don't get as many views long form. I don't know for sure, like, if that's every single person's experience or what. So I would just keep an eye out for that if you're wanting to do long form, to be cautious of uploading too many shorts and, like, I guess being aware of how many views you're getting of those versus the long form, making sure you're not getting, like, too many views on the, like, so many views on the shorts and not enough attention on your long form if you're wanting to focus on that. I will say, it takes a lot more views on a short video to make any money versus the long form is where the revenue's at least for me. Like, I feel like for shorts it's like 2 pennies a short or something like that. But yeah, and I will say my channel is still relatively small, so I'm not making like a ton. I feel like I probably shouldn't. I'm just gonna for now not say like exactly how much I'm making, but let's just say it's not like a ton. It's not like if I was on my own living in this economy, I would not make it. But having a husband and him being super supportive and excited for me to be able to do something I'm actually enjoying for the first time, and being able to make any amount of income off that's been super awesome. And so yeah, being married, having dual incomes definitely helpful. But and it wasn't, and it's grown over time. So like the first month that I was monetized, it wasn't like each month it got higher, but there's also ebbs and flows. So the YouTube algorithms are sometimes just confusing and discouraging, but other times very encouraging, and you're like, whoa, I think this is officially running out. I say that like every time. Okay. So, because there will be times when you can clearly see that YouTube is specifically putting out your videos to a bigger audience, and then you'll have that for like several days, several weeks, however long time frame, and then you'll have several weeks where it's just plummets a little bit, and even though you're producing the same content, and getting like positive comments, it's just less viewers because it's just putting it out to less people. I've heard that from other YouTubers that's just how YouTube works, is they will put out your stuff a bunch for a bit and then not so much, and then put out your stuff for a bit, and then so it kind of like that. But I would say it's similar to like at least so far in a year, the growth is similar to like the stock market, where it's on a gradual incline, but on the incline it kind of goes like that. And so I would say in the moments where you feel like you're in a valley, to not let that discourage you, but just keep going, keep on swimming, as you want to say. Yeah, keep pushing through that and knowing that as sure as the valleys will be, as wait, how do you say that? Just as you know that there will be valleys, there will also be hills. So when you're in the valley, just know there'll be a hill again. So don't be discouraged by the valley, and use that as an opportunity to just keep going strong and persevere. And definitely, did I already mention this? Like, definitely do what you love, what you enjoy, the kinds of things that you would want to watch. It makes it like the fun is being able to like look forward to making content and doing something you enjoy, and that's, I feel like, what fuels you to keep going. But I feel like burnout can definitely happen when you start making content that you just don't like. So I would just encourage you to find whatever it is that's like on your heart that you're just like on fire to make. For me, that was ASMR, and I love the creative side of it and the fact that I am a big ASMR consumer, and I want to replicate that experience for others the way that I know I've enjoyed. And so, and I would say too is like, this might be something you already are well aware of, but like being authentic. Everybody just wants to see somebody be real, you know, and not to overthink it. Like I try to encourage my friend, because I have a couple friends doing YouTube or on the verge of that, and I just encourage them, like, just don't overthink it. Just turn the camera on and be yourself. Act like a friend. You're like talking to a friend. Just be casual about it. Don't overthink it. Just do it, because that's what people want to see anyways. And even if you're not perfect and you make mistakes, like, that's what makes you real and watchable. And again, this is depending on, there's a wide variety of content, so you could have a channel where you're not even on there. Obviously that doesn't apply to that. Like, if you're a channel where you do ambiances, that'd be so cool. I don't know what advice I give because I don't do that, but I would definitely random side topic with the I love YouTube ambiances, however you say that word. And it's so hard though to like find a channel that's not AI, because you can clearly see sometimes when it's AI. But I'm like, I search for no AI ambiance, but nothing comes up. So if you do ambiances, if anybody out there does that, just put in the title no AI, so then we can find you. Support the no AI ambiance makers. Okay. Speaking of AI, YouTube apparently is now fully run by the AI Gemini, and so that's why there's like certain things you have to be cautious of, like uploading too many times. It will sense that you're a bot, which is weird. It's funny that like they're using AI to try to sniff out AI content and not let them keep posting. But the irony and the sad part is, like, there will be YouTubers working hard getting accused of being AI, and then the ones using AI aren't getting anything. So I hope they get better at that. And yeah, it's just unfortunate, but yep. Anyways, I will say above all the tricks, which I will say, I am just talking from personal experience, whatever, but there's like a ton of YouTube channels out there that specifically talk about like how to grow your channel, tips and tricks, like all sorts of tips and tricks about how to have a succeeding YouTube channel. So you can look that up. I don't know, I've seen a few videos here and there. I don't remember for sure like all the people I've ever seen, but there was one that I've watched. I haven't seen like a ton of his videos, but there was a couple. I forget what the video is. If I can remember it, I'll try to like link it. But his channel name was Make Money Matt, and he had some really good tips that I helped me learn things that I didn't know before about different things to maneuver YouTube better. Like, I didn't know about how you could like link a video at the end of videos until recently from his tips. Just different things like that you wouldn't think of. And so you can always look up other people that know a lot more than me, but I would say with that, like, take everybody's word with a grain of salt, in a sense, in that like everybody's content is different. And so when I do watch a video like that, I apply it to my scenario, and I say, okay, well, maybe that doesn't apply to me because I'm ASMR or whatever. And not to get too obsessed, so I don't try to watch those videos too much anyways, because I don't want to get too obsessive about like, am I doing the right perfect thing to grow my channel. I just focus on doing what I love and what my audience responds to, and because then you get too in your head about it, and that can probably get discouraging. Bronzer brush. And yeah, you get distracted and put your energy too much if you start getting too much into the nitty-gritty of trying to find the perfect formula, because honestly there is no perfect formula anyways. We're all just learning here. But I was gonna say, above all the tips and tricks and all the things you could possibly learn, God was my number one like reason, I believe deep down, why I was able to even start have this YouTube channel and be what it is. Because yeah, if you're not religious, I know that sounds silly, but I believe everything that I have and I'm capable of is from him. And so yeah, ultimately, like, I have no other like good enough explanation other than it's the Lord's favor on me, because it obviously can be very difficult and very rare occurrence to be getting views on YouTube and stuff. And so when I say favored by the Lord, I don't mean like I'm like that in an entitled way, like I'm so highly favored. I just mean like I don't deserve it and I didn't earn it, but God's been gracious and I'm very grateful. And I definitely don't think there would have been any other way or reason except for God and his provision in my life that I've had any success on YouTube. So I owe it all to him. And I just know, like, it was very unexpected, but I did pray for years and years for like a way to make money that I actually enjoyed, because I had been through so many jobs that I just like, a lot of you probably understand, like, a job that just burns you out and makes you miserable and makes you like not even want to wake up to go to it. And it's unfortunate too, because like, you know, jobs are like, the normal job life is 9 to 5, which, yeah, 9 to 5, 5 to 6 days a week of working, and to be miserable for all that time, that's like the majority of your life. Anyways, now I'm rambling, but all that to say is like, I'm just so grateful that God answered my prayers over the years in such an unexpected way, and I've just been super blessed to have this unexpected year of being able to make money doing YouTube. And so I forgot where I was going with this thought, but yeah, I think it's important before every single video, sometimes I might forget, but I think like almost every single video I take time to just clear my mind and sit for a minute and pray, and yeah, just ask for God's guidance and help with YouTube. So I 10 out of 10 suggest prayer and help from the Lord Jesus. He is my savior and my provider. And I put layers of bronzer on at this point, but this bronzer isn't too dark, so I feel like I can do that and it's not too crazy. But we're gonna move on to blush. I'm gonna look back and see myself just like doing this over and over and over. And yeah, I'm not the best at talking while I do things. Probably said that enough times, but just in case you're just now watching. Okay. So my sister gave me like some random new makeup from a friend recently. I already showed it in a different video, but so I've been using this blush that was in that, and it's super cute. It's called Stellar Pink. Okay, let's go back on topic. So, I feel like, yeah, I don't have anything major. If you're wanting more detailed, again, like I said, if you're wanting more detailed instructions, there's plenty of other channels on there that their whole content is how to be successful, whatever, on YouTube, and they probably have a lot more better tips and tricks and experience than I do. Wait, that's not bronzer. Okay, I just do a little bit. And I'll link below the one I can remember, but the one channel, there's been a couple here and there, but I don't remember who they were. Yeah. I will say this is a random tip I've learned is like, so in the beginning I was making shorter videos, I think between like 8 to 20 minutes or so, I don't know. But now I do a lot, not every video, but usually I do longer. I've noticed that YouTube specifically puts out my videos more when they're longer, like 30-40 minutes to an hour. And apparently that's not just me either. That was actually the Make Money Matt guy said the same thing of like the YouTube favors longer videos, videos like 20 plus minutes. So that's just a little tip. Longer videos. I guess YouTube's goal is to get you to stay on the app as long as possible, and so they're gonna favor the longer videos, I guess, is the idea. You can even tell, so yesterday I uploaded a 8-minute life check video. It was a video I had uploaded to TikTok, because TikTok only lets you upload up to 10 minutes, but I had a busy day yesterday, so I uploaded one from there, and you can see that like the views are substantially less than the other videos, because it's 8 minutes. But yeah, so there'll be other videos that I know that maybe I know aren't the most successful of my videos, but I'm still passionate about them, so I'll make sure that they're longer so that they can help get the views, you know. But yeah, that's just a random. And I will say, if you're gonna do videos like less than 5 minutes, you might as well just put it in a short form, because YouTube will put it out a lot more, give you a lot more views if it's in a short video, as in the short form, versus in the regular form as a 3-minute video. So I don't know the most about the short form, but if that's something you're passionate about, like, go for it, because I'm sure there's other creators that know more and have had success with just the short form. Especially if you're like on TikTok and you want to like switch over to YouTube, you could like do shorts on YouTube. And I don't know, I'm just rambling now. I'm not new, but I have been on TikTok for only a few months compared to YouTube's been a year now, so I'm still learning TikTok and I'm still learning YouTube. One thing I want to know more about, if anybody else is out there that has had more experience and success than me, is like brand deals. So I would like to be able to help have more income with the YouTube. And so obviously one of the most important ways you can do that as a YouTuber is with brand deals, but I don't know how to, like, they say that brand deals will contact you and you should, like, that's the preferred, like, you should just wait. Oh my god. Sorry, my hubby just got home. Anyways, so what was I saying? And yes, I'm wearing PJs later in the day because I wanted to wear it for this video, because I love when I see when the people I watch on YouTube wear their PJs in the videos. It just makes it more cozy. Alrighty, so time out brand deals. Oh yeah, this is something I'm still learning, because they say that it's better when brand deals reach out to you, and then, like, because then the ball's in your court, not the other way around. But and I keep hearing like other YouTubers, even like people that have really small channels, say like they're getting all these brand deals, and I'm like, nobody's reaching out to me. Only one reached out to me, and I was actually so excited because it was for a hair dryer, and I have been wanting a new hair dryer. I don't have a hair dryer currently, and so excited. But I responded. They never got back, but I don't know if I did something wrong or what. I said I'm totally interested, yes, and gave the quote and whatever, and tried to reply the way that you're supposed to. I don't know. I looked up like how to reply to that, and I tried to do, but I don't know if I did something wrong. Anyways, that's beside the point. So I'm just saying, if there's anybody else watching that's had better success for that, like with that, like what? How are you getting brand deals to contact you? And like, how am I supposed to respond? I don't know why they didn't respond back at all. I would think they would have at least been like, no, but they didn't. Just kind of bummed because I was excited, but it's okay. Anyways, so yeah, all that to say, I'm still learning, and this is very case by case, personal experience, whatever. So I'm using the setting powder. Somebody said to like tag products. That's why I love Bare Minerals, so I tag them, but I don't expect like them to reach out because they're a huge company. But I don't know how to find the smaller companies. I love Bare Minerals and Elf makeup, but I'm not big enough. I'm not like Emma Chamberlain big to be having brands like that sponsor me. So, but also I wouldn't just agree with any old thing. Like it would be like I looked at the website that was selling hair dryers. I was like, oh, this looks like a nice hair dryer. I would definitely give like a review, do like a get ready with me and dry my hair and show you how it works. But okay, so I feel like I hit most of the points in all my rambling. I hope this made sense. I know I'm just like all over the place in my brain, but I feel like when I rehearse things too much, then I sound weird and robotic and cringy. So yeah, consistency and just doing it, just not overthinking it, just going for it. And like something that helped me was like the YouTubers that I watch, like I don't nitpick and think, oh my gosh, like judge every little thing they do. If anything, if they do something that's slightly embarrassing, like it makes me feel better, like okay, they're just human like me. Like that just proves that they're human and helps me feel better. And so I think that's, you know, we get in our heads and judge ourselves a lot more harshly than other people do. And that's another thing that like I feel so blessed by the Lord in that like I have such a loving audience. I've had friends be like, it's kind of abnormal how like supportive and sweet your audience is. I'm like, they really are, and I really appreciate y'all. And that's probably something important too, is like engaging. Obviously you can only do so much because it can get like overwhelming, like trying to reply to every single comment, but I try to like engage and help y'all feel seen because y'all support means the world. And so that's probably an important part too, is like engaging with your viewers. Oh, and obviously like listening to their requests. So like if they have requests, and y'all have like some awesome ideas that like have really helped me out. So like I owe it to y'all because y'all will give me a ASMR idea, and then I'm like, oh, I haven't tried that before, but let me try it, and then it hits off, and I'm like, thank you, so and so. But I have like a whole list, so I know I'm sure there's like plenty of y'all's requests that I haven't gone to, but I have like a whole list of like ideas, requests, things, and so that also, I guess that's a tip of like how to stay organized. When somebody has requests, like write it down on the list, and when you have an idea, write it down on the list. And I have like this long notes in my phone, sorry, where you know how you can do the check box circles. I do that, so then I have the list, and whenever I complete an idea or a request, I can check it off. And yeah, and so that can help me keep it organized and not be so overwhelmed. I will say sometimes I do feel like, oh, this is a long list, and it's slightly overwhelming, but at the same time I'm super grateful that I have so many ideas and requests given. rather than the other way around, because it would be a lot worse if you had no ideas and no suggestions. So I'm grateful. I won't complain about that. I'll keep building that list and keep knocking things out. But yeah, and then I go week by week. So I'll have the list and then I'll plan out my week. And I'll say, okay, this video will be this day, this video this day. So I usually plan it out, like, and I try to do certain type of video, alternate like the types of videos certain way, how I think would be best benefit my channel. And yeah, that helps to having it pre-planned out. And sometimes I'll have to change it up midweek because of whatever stuff happens, or I change up an idea or whatever. But it's always better to have a schedule and then execute and change it up how you need to, rather than having nothing at all. At least for me, I work better having something scheduled out. Yeah. And then I currently don't. There was a point in time which I did have a lot of content pre-scheduled out, like the videos done, edited, uploaded like a week ahead. That was super convenient, like if I had, but like if I had a week, I was doing something, then I could just focus on that. But I'm currently not. I think because I make longer videos and I have been doing a lot of other stuff, it's been so nice to have the energy, because I don't have a draining job, to be able to do the things that like are important to me, and help others and invest in relationships. And so I don't know where I'm going with all that, but that's really important to me, and so I don't want to prioritize. I just want to make sure my priorities are right, I guess. And I don't know where I was going with this thought. The train has left. But you just, flexibility week by week, and what you can do with what's going on in your life, and don't beat yourself up if you got behind or you no longer have like a week's backlog of stuff, because you'll get back up there and get your, yeah, we all go through ebbs and flows of productivity and not so productive. Okay, so I powdered my face a lot. Let me do my eyes. Now this is probably 40 minutes. I don't know how long this is at this point, because I've stopped the recording multiple times. It's probably gonna be a long one. But yeah, I hope this answered. I know, I don't know if I said this at the beginning, but the reason I'm doing this video is because I've gotten requests for like advice on starting a YouTube channel. And yeah. So I hope this, I hope you're able to get something from this. I think it was K Melody that asked for that, if I remember. And girl, I would say just go for it. If you're, whatever you feel the Lord's placed on your heart, just go for it. And yeah. That's all I can say, really. And just see, like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, if it's really awful, you can just delete the video or something, like. But what's the worst? You just upload a video and see what happens and go from there. Okay. And I'll say, I want to give another shout out to, her channel name is ASMR Bipolar, and I've been watching some of her videos. She has very casual lo-fi, like study with me or get ready with me, or like different role plays, and she's been trying out some different ASMR ideas. So I just want to give her a shout out too, because I kind of gave her the tip about like scheduling out one video a day. Cause yeah, I know that helped me out when I was super excited about it. I was like uploading way too many at once, and I was like, oh, let's do one a day so that YouTube does not identify me as a robot. Yeah, and then just continuing to be consistent, and yeah, getting these eyelashes really coated so we can, and obviously having discretion with, like, as I mentioned, request. You can't always please everybody, so like do the best you can do, but do what you feel is right. Cause like there's certain ASMR triggers where some people are like, please do it more, and then other people are like, absolutely not. Ew. Like gum chewing, I know is a controversial trigger that like people have strong opinions about, or I don't know, certain noises that some people are like, I don't like that, and other people are like, I love it, don't ever stop. So you just gotta do what you feel is right. And then of course, even though I have had such sweet, loving, wonderful subscribers and commenters, there's always gonna be random people come out their woodwork just to troll you. And so if there's any negative comments, just move on. You can always delete it and just move on, but I don't delete too many comments unless it's inappropriate or just straight up rude. But if somebody's like voicing their opinion on something, like I don't delete it. Like I try to let my my following voice whatever they want, but just, yeah, as long as it's not just straight up rude or inappropriate. But yeah, you just gotta let those things roll off your shoulder and not fixate on that, and because that can be so easy to fixate on that, and then you forget like all these tons of other comments that people like loving and supporting you, and so focus on them and not on the one random troll, which might just be like a middle school boy bored. Because for real, middle schoolers can be savage. I remember being a middle schooler, and that was like the worst bullying of my life, and I feel like even now, sometimes, well, I don't know for sure, but like I've had a friend that does YouTube lives, and she gets unfortunately some bad comments, but I think in her analytics it shows that it's probably like the age and the gender, and so she's like, yeah, it's probably just middle school boys that are bored, got nothing better to do. So that is BUT with Ashley. Yeah, give her a shout out while I'm at it. And there's another ASMR artist that you know how there's like the YouTube Wrapped, my top watched channel is ASMR Pearls. Shout out to her if she's watching. I don't know if she is, but I can link her channel below. She's one of my favorite ASMR channels. She's like an OG, like she's done it for many years, but I feel like the algorithms are doing her wrong, because I think she should be blowing up all over the place, because I get all the tingles with her videos. So shout out to her. The lighting is not so great because it's kind of cloudy outside, but I don't want to turn any lights on in here and blind y'all. So if my makeup looks terrible after this, I'll fix it up in the bathroom. But yeah, I have no idea any of this was helpful or not. But if I caused you to have more questions or something, you can ask that below, and hopefully I'll try to clear it up in another video or something. Hopefully I wasn't too confusing. We're all over the place. But yeah, God. I give all glory to God and His provision, helping give me the wisdom and ability to do what I'm doing, first and foremost. And I do try to learn new things when I can to know how to better navigate YouTube, but not getting too obsessed when those videos come up in my recommendation about how to be successful on YouTube. Okay. Because I already talked about that, how that can be detrimental to get too obsessive about finding the right formula. The strawberry smells so good, and I just looked. But okay, honestly, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like chapstick just ends up making my lips peely. Is that a personal problem? So when I end up just kind of wiping it off after I put it on. I think I'm done, right? I don't know. I don't think there's... Sorry, I didn't use the beauty blender this time, really. I was talking too much to think about that. So yeah, don't get discouraged if you've already been at it for a while and you're like, why? What's going on? I don't know. We all have our own journeys and our own experiences, and you're not any less whatever, any less of a person or any less valuable if it's not been working out like you wanted. I'd also say journaling is so good. I have a prayer journal and I write down thoughts and emotions and things that can help clear my brain and get my focus on what the Lord's asking of me and stuff. So and I might do a journaling type of a scripture and prayer journal video. I don't know, I was thinking about that. Okay, now I gotta change my clothes to go to Bible study in a minute. Not in a minute, but a couple hours. Thank you so much for hanging around and watching the video. Again, thank y'all so much, each and every one of you, for your support with me on this journey that just randomly came out of nowhere the past year. So it was last year that I uploaded my first videos. It's been unexpected in the way that I've been able to continue to grow on YouTube and doing something I enjoy for now, and so I will continue to be grateful and keep on doing it as long as I feel that I should be. And okay, I have rambled enough. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting, but I think within all the rambling I said, just some random personal tips. Okay, so if you wanted to check it out, you can check out my first ever YouTube video, which was me drawing. I had this little, it's like a little stuffed animal gingerbread man, and I was drawing him. And yeah. Okay, so, and I made a post about it, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I hope this made sense and was helpful in some way, and thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.